Welcome to Nottingham Pinch Punch, first of the month, and what a month it's been for Ruben Amorim's Manchester United. Just a month ago, people were speculating as to whether he was going to stay in the role as manager, but now these successive league victories means Manchester have climbed up that table, and now they could be in the outside title challenge. Contrast that with Nottingham Forest, who are already on their third manager, Sean Dyche, taking charge here for his first league home.
A look at the lineups for you. Sean Dyche names the same 11 that started the 2-0 defeat to Bournemouth last weekend. Belgium keeper Matt Sells goes in search of a first Premier League clean sheet of the season. Forest Player of the Year Nikola Milenkovic scored his first Forest goal in the 3-2 win at Old Trafford last season. It's the familiar midfield duo of England's Elliot Anderson and Douglas Luiz, who's on loan from Juventus. Morgan Gibbs-White was also a scorer at Old Trafford last season. He's yet to net in the league this season. Up front, still no Chris Wood. Igor Jesus has 5 goals in all competitions, but is still looking for his first Premier League goal. Ryan Yates reached 250 Forest appearances last week. He's again named as a substitute today. Ruben Amorim names an unchanged Premier League lineup for the first time after the win over Brighton. It's 3 games, 3 wins for Belgium keeper Senne Lammens, who made his debut against Sunderland a month ago. Lenny Yoro keeps his place in the back 3, a third start in 4 for the French teenager. Captain Bruno Fernandes scored in the home defeat by Forest last season. He's netted against Burnley and Chelsea so far this season. Bryan Mbeumo has 3 goals in his last 2 games to take his tally for the season to 5. Matheus Cunha got off the mark last week against Brighton. Harry Maguire's back on the bench after missing that 4-2 win over the Seagulls, injured. Do that for you. In fact, it's 4 wins in the last 5. So what has changed, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it wasn't so long ago was looking at Ruben Amorim thinking he potentially won't be sitting in the dugout for Manchester United. That's changed a lot, and that goes down to results of what they're doing. Obviously, they've got influential, exciting players on the pitch that can score them goals, and that's why they're winning games.
So 4 wins in 5 for Manchester United. Here come their players, those wins against Chelsea, Sunderland, Liverpool and Brighton last week. Have they finally found that winning habit? The pressure had really been building on Ruben Amorim, but a win here today could potentially take United up to 2nd place in the table. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. A first home league game in charge of Forest for Sean Dyche, and it comes against a rejuvenated United team bidding for a 4th win on the spin. It's been a turbulent season so far for Forest, with both Nuno Espirito Santo and Ange Postecoglou being sacked. Now Dyche takes the reins. He's already won his first game in charge here against Porto in the Europa League, but he was given a stark reminder of the job he faces with a disappointing defeat of Bournemouth 6 days ago. In contrast, Manchester United are flying. 3 league wins in a row for the first time under Ruben Amorim. Can the visitors continue their winning momentum, or could Forest move a crucial 3 points closer to the dotted line at the wrong end of the Premier League table? We'll start with...
Colin made 174 appearances for the Reds between 1961 and 1966, scoring 68 goals. Willie joined Forest from Arsenal under Brian Clough and made
1966, and Willie Young, who's here in the early 80s. Well, there is Sean Dyche. Big day for him after losing at Bournemouth last week. This his first home league game in charge of Nottingham Forest. Pre-match. If the home players can't get up for this one, they're in the wrong job. It'll be Manchester United to get the ball rolling. The referee is Darren England.
The atmosphere is absolutely bouncing, isn't it?
Away we go. Forest looking for their first Premier League points since the 20th of September, when they drew 1-1 with Burnley. In fact, they've had more managers than points since they beat Brentford on the opening day of the season. Since that draw with Burnley, 4 league games, 4 defeats, no goals scored, worryingly. 5 hours of Premier League football without finding the net. They'll certainly be looking to put that right here today. They haven't lost 5 in a row in the league for just over 3 years. They have, of course, scored in both of their Europa League games in that time, but they do need to sort things out domestically, because right now they're in the bottom 3, and today up against a side very much on the up. A hat-trick of wins has put Manchester United right back to where they want to be, challenging for the top 4, and a win here today potentially could take them to 2nd place in the Premier League. You would not have seen that coming a few weeks ago.
No, you wouldn't have, and that's where football's just such a crazy game, isn't it? To think that Ruben Amorim was potentially massively under pressure because of results, because of where he wanted to take the football club, and all of a sudden, just 3 wins that really made his life a lot easier. I must admit, him being on the bench there, just soaking up the good vibes, the confident vibes that Manchester United are showing just of late. As you said, Gary, the win here today takes them into potential 2nd place in the Premier League, which is massive.
Appointed a year ago today, Ruben Amorim. He'd love to mark that occasion with 3 points, but of course, Sean Dyche will not make that easy for him. Dalot trying to get it into Šeško, blocked away by Murillo. Williams for Forest towards Jesus. It's very well watched there by De Ligt. Casemiro survives those handball appeals. This is Ahmad. On it goes for Mbeumo. Šeško's there. Behind for a corner. Mbeumo causing problems straight away down that right side.
Yeah, frantic start from Manchester United. Casemiro breaking the play up. It's a brilliant little cut back. Šeško tries to take it himself, but look at Bruno Fernandes. He's in acres of space. If he just lets that ball run, it's an easy